All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It's Tuesday Tasty Tunage Tuesday. You guys still listening to our Marillion episode, part 1 of a 7-part series. We got 6 more of those 28-minute episodes. Just kidding. It was great. That was great talking to Michael Murray and Marillion. I dug deep on that, and that was well worth it. So hope you're doing that. What are we doing today? We're going to do a Rock Cave short because I would be remiss without talking about this. It just has to be, even though I've done plenty of this, and you all know if you've been paying attention where I was last night. I was at the premiere of Talking Heads Stop Making Sense. The A24 production company remastered it, put it back out for the 40th anniversary. It played at 6 p.m. in IMAX Theaters last night all across the country. My brother went in Virginia. Hopefully some of you caught it. I want to hear if you caught it. But boy, this was amazing. Again, I saw this in 1984-ish in the theater. And I didn't know, I just knew that I liked the Talking Heads because I had MTV, but I didn't know all the music. And I walked out of that theater a changed person. I was just like, that was awesome. Went out and bought the cassette, and I was off and running. And you all heard the story about purchasing the cassette from the VHS from Blockbuster, saying I had lost it. But we're not going to dig deep today. Anyway, so this was really, really great to be back on the big screen. I've watched the DVD 100 times, and so I've seen the footage of the songs that you didn't get on the original soundtrack. Remember, the original soundtrack only had 9 songs on it. Even the CD only had 9 songs on it. They left a bunch out. They wouldn't put them back in until the 1990s on the release of the re-release of the CD. So it was nice to see those again on the big screen, because when I was teenager and I saw it, I didn't know all the songs, so I wasn't really paying attention to the ones that weren't on there. So it was just, fell in love with it all over again. Went with Kathleen and Chris, and they had never seen it at all, so they were they loved it. Comment about just how much energy they had, and boy, how many calories they must have burned. But it's a high octane performance when you see that show filmed in LA one night in December of '83, and the way it was filmed, the music. Yes, David Byrne is weird. We all know he's weird. I like weird. So obviously it's perfect for me. But it was amazing. They did a Q&A afterwards. I didn't catch the Q&A. Hopefully I can pull it up on YouTube, because the band had not been together in some number of decades, and they were talking about it. So hopefully I can catch that. But hopefully some of you out there watched it. I want to hear from you below. Talking Heads Stop Making Sense. I think it's going to be in regular theaters either this weekend or next. So you do have a chance to check it in non-IMAX theaters. So if you get a chance, do that. Your song of the day is a double dose. You're going to do something you're familiar with, Burning Down the House, and then something that is my personal favorite, which is Girlfriend is Better, which has the big suit in it. So those 2 songs we're going to post below. But that was awesome. So good. It just brought me back, and just so happy. Again, people clapping in the actual theater. Just people moving around. Like if it were up to me, I would have been in the aisle dancing. It was that good. So that's what we're doing on Tasty Tunage Tuesday. Whatever you're doing, I hope it involves music and Talking Heads today. Have a good one, and as usual, I'll catch you next week.